minute where the game ends, and it shows that you got tied. And I think it's that has to play for like an hour. So you start the game and walk away and come back 2 hours and get it. But you can sit there and they'll attack your ship and there's nothing they can but die. So let's give a quick example of how this plays. So we're going to go ahead and click this button here. It says play, and it's going to tell me that it's going to launch the game outside. Go ahead and play.
Why don't you meet at a police station? A police station that literally has cameras.
Hey, peace.
It is what it is. Now, today we're going to talk about WeMod. And WeMod is basically a general all-purpose cheat. Yes, as I said, cheat. So we have certain games that you may have. All games are unsupported. It will look up the games we have installed on your PC, such as
Hey, people. So, it is what it is. Now, today we're going to talk about WeMod. And WeMod is basically a general all-purpose cheat. Yes, that's what I said, cheat. So we have games that you may have. All games are unsupported. It will look up the games you have installed on your PC, such as Steam or other locations. You can type in the name of the game. It'll launch it. Mod activate. And you can go in and show what you can and cannot do with the game or with this mod. So let's go ahead and turn it over. And we're going to go to one of my favorites, believe it or not, StarCraft does have a mod. And these are the mods that will affect StarCraft. Facilities, population, unlimited resources, guarding pretty much means that you cannot be killed at all. The only reason the game ends, the two things that happen. Either you win or the time when the game ends, and it shows that either a tie, and I think that has to play for like an hour. So start the game and walk away and come back 2 hours and game again. But you can sit there and they're attacking your ship. There's nothing they can do but die. So let's give a quick example of how this plays. So we're going to go over and click this button here. It says play, and it's going to tell me that it's going to launch the game outside. And here we go. We're going to go ahead and launch it. Yeah, I'm not ready to take that yet. Let's go ahead and play. See how fast they're built? That means the mod is passing through 8. And now we can go in and make any of these changes. We can go in God mode pretty much means they can't kill you. You got superpowers. Unlimited resources is exactly what it is. Unlimited resources. I want to do this. I just want to do this. You guys get around music. I StarCraft II is a quick game where you can tell if the mod is actually working. And I'm going to show you how you do it. Sometimes it's a little flaky, sometimes you start a game and not working. Listen, you got to go in and hit the play button again on the mod. So how you can tell that your mod is working. Click to go to the price.
Not enough minerals.
Games will be almost unlimited. So that's taking too long. So let's go with they take the shorts down in the attack. Oh, you know what? Let's get fast recruiting. Let's go back to the recruiting. Go here. Yeah, attack. See? No damage occurring because I am currently. Alright, hit this.
Additional supply lines.
That's because I don't have all the monsters. Really, all the monsters. So you see that? It's already built. Click here. Click that. See, that mod is not, it should happen instantaneously. So let's go back to the mod and make sure that it's actually unlimited population. Okay, so we click each one of these depots and there we go. See that now we're back here. But with unlimited pop on, it doesn't care about this. It just allows you to what's going on. So now right here, this. See how fast they're building. That means the mod is actually and that we can go in and make any of these changes. We can go into the God mode pretty much means they can't kill you. You got superpowers. Unlimited resources means exactly what it is. Unlimited resources. I'm not really sure what unlimited fast healing and instant skill countdown. I'm not really sure what that is. But if you guys get around to using it, I'll use God or I don't even use because with God mode, all these doesn't really matter. I mean, fast recruiting makes it easy to build troops a whole lot faster. It pop. I think that means pop as for population. Because you know, StarCraft cuts you off at about 200. But we're going to confirm that. I'm just going to go ahead and turn that on. We're going to go back to the game. And I'm going to because I just have it down. Show it to you. See, they take people down there and attack. So they attack. They can use rats, rats. So I go here. And attack. See, there's no damage occurring because I am currently in God. I'm going to do here. I'm just going to do quick. See how fast that build. Just kill me. That's fine. That is easy. They didn't have a chance in hot grease to kill people. And I think unlimited population will also allow you to go past. So each one of these depots handle a certain number. And if you exceed that number, you can no longer build. But unlimited pop on, it doesn't care about this anymore. It just allows you to go ahead. What's going on? I'm going. I can literally build just the basics and when you
Add-on complete.
it won't show unlimited here, it just show what you collect here, but it doesn't matter what you build. It will never tell you. Yes, sir.
Mineral field.
Now,
Now,
let's go
let's
ahead
go
and
ahead and
test
test.
out. I think I said it's correct. I'm just going to
Go
go to
to
where
where
once this goes past 31, it
31,
should
it shouldn't
be
be
better
better
than
than.
But
But
because the
because the
mods on it
mods
is
on it is
allowing
allowing
me
me
to
to
exceed my
exceed my
capacity,
capacity,
and I can
and I
keep
can
going.
keep going.
Very bad. So that is a quick preview of how you
Research.
now.
Now,
There's always been a question about
Mars,
mods, cheats.
cheats,
I don't know if it's even possible. And
and
ethically,
ethically
you
you
could
could
say,
say,
is it wrong to cheat? Most of the games that I play, I only use cheats when I get to a point where I cannot go no further. And it's usually not playing against people. It's usually playing against or AI. Because I just have now. So I have not tried this mod in active games. WeMod humans that you play against humans or teams against teams. I haven't tried that far. But if you're doing single play mode, playing against AI, this works perfect. It is a little flaky sometimes. Since I'm playing with engaging. Or it'll work, then it'll stop. They're scared to come in and pay me a visit. They all just come in and just give me a call. That's not gonna happen.
Insufficient investment gas.
Now, we can see insufficient investment gas. Let's go to a mod. We can go to limited resources. And we go back to get down. Notice the numbers. F1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you write them down, you don't have to switch over. You just hit the F1 or F2. And it'll change without having to flip-flop screens. And you can also customize and change so let's go in. And if you notice, let's see. I would never. It won't show unlimited here, it just show what you collect here. But it doesn't matter what you build. It would never tell you no, you don't have enough investment gas, you don't have enough mount. It would just do stuff even if you don't have enough resources.
Mineral field.
That ain't deductible. Just
Buttermilk biscuit.
why did I do this here? Instant.
Upgrade.
Now, let's go through it. So that is a quick preview of how you use
Research.
WeMod to StarCraft. And again,
Upgrade complete.
I don't know if it's even possible to use some other players, but it makes the game interesting, especially if you fight against AI players that just can't seem to win. And you want that little extra edge so you can build up big enough. Any of you ever played StarCraft II? Once it gets harder with the AI, sometimes you don't have enough time to build up a race with it, so it's wow. So, that is WeMod. If you like it, comment in the post comment in the chat. Say, hey, where can I get it? Or, hey, I don't like it. Or, there's benefit to web. Let me know what you think about this. And there are other games. Like I said, it's real good. And it looks at other games that you have, including games you have on Steam. And it'll tell you what the mods for. For example, Frostpunk. There are mods on here. And in some cases, if you ever played Frostpunk, there is a mod cheat that's built in dev console. You go in, it's a little pain with the tabs already. This one here, you can set the unlimited code or whatever, or the set code. So if you have zero amount of code, if you click this once up, you go to 5,000, it'll give you an extra 1,000 code, and you don't have to lose in depth. If you engage it, you lose everything. So if you turn them all off, everything is set to zero, including, and that's called WeMod, uses StarCraft, God knows, your Steam codes. So you lose all your Steam codes every time you deactivate. Right here, you get some add code, and you don't lose your Steam code. Or you can just go here, click that once, and then you get 1,000. Yeah. So that is that. And you currently have me now playing. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and end this game here. One game that it was working for a I'll probably make another quick video on that one. But let's see if we can figure out how to do it. Next time, guys, WeMod Tech. It's got to get that palette. Okay, so let's do it.
Add-on complete.
But back in the day, they do scout enemy. It's blow out sky. Now they were attacking. Now they're like,
Mineral field depleted.
and notice. Now I'm going to show you a good. I'm just going to set these strings up. I want to send
What's that?
and you're going to see they're going to have a field day. That just can't. And we won't move insane. Now, she's just Mayday, but she doesn't attack. Because I have God on me. They can't just see that she doesn't attack. But if you look at the elbow, she's good. Yes, there's no need to say Mayday. And that's WeMod, using StarCraft with God on it. Alright, guys. Go ahead. So let's give a quick continue this. We're going to quit right now. And that is WeMod. Play. That is WeMod with StarCraft. Using WeMod with StarCraft II mod enabled. So you can now see the wonderful benefits of having all that running. And so, until next time, guys, WeMod Tech World. I'll see you soon. Take care.
If you would have let me explain, I have to write it up either way. We don't both were participants and it's going to be investigated. So still not saying you're not going to go to jail. It just was not going to happen right here.
StarCraft II II
She
is a
gonna
quick
leave, but she
game
still
where
has
you
a
can
war.
tell if the mod is actually working.
I'm
I'm gonna show you how you can tell. Sometimes it's a little flaky. Sometimes you'll start a game and the mod not working.
I
So you
didn't get
gotta
a
go
chance
back
to
and
get to
hit
that
the
part.
play button again on the mod. So how you can usually tell if the mod is
Lunch.
working. When you click to
Not
build
enough
something,
minerals.
the rice
Not enough minerals.
will be almost unlimited.
SUV ready.
That's taking too long. So let's go.
Pops.
Yeah?
So I got a text message from bro, you know, the one that's locked in.
Oh, you know why?
So he basically said, yo, what's good, bro? When I try calling you, the phone disconnects the call automatically. It's a problem with the girl phone. I'll try again tomorrow. Hopefully we talk soon. My girl could only listen to you message or whatever. But he said, I'm good. Hopefully I'll be out of here soon. It's been 4 months now. Thank you for working the room for my family. And please also let your dad know that I really appreciate it. And he said, you know, you won't support it, but he said, God bless y'all. Meaning, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's yours just actually just text me. Yeah, she said she'll be here tomorrow morning. I told her the roof is almost ready, but it should be done by tomorrow.
Yeah, I can get done by tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
If you can wake me up around 7 o'clock, and then I'll bust it
Yeah,
out.
I mean most of it's done. Most of it's done. I just the living room looks a hot mess, but you can't you can only do so much of that because most of that stuff can't get out until Thursday when you go to the site.
Okay, that mod is
The
not
other thing about using the
instantly.
outside trash for
Let's go
recycling.
back to the mod.
We need that for trash.
I know, I was going to use it for recycling for the day. So I was going to
Oh yeah,
recycle.
you can't even put all that stuff there down there. Fill that box up and you still have to put a lot of stuff in the hole.
Sure, I can cut it with the box cutter.
It will.
Now we go back to here.
Unless we had like a compactor that would squish it up, actually that still wouldn't work. You still can't squish up enough.
See how fast they're built? That means the mod is actually been able. And that we go in.
So yeah, it should be done by tomorrow. Oh shit, what time is it?
Doing the God mode pretty much means they can't kill you. You got superpowers. Unlimited resources. It means exactly what it is. Unlimited resources. Fast healing. And instant skill countdown. I haven't used it, not really sure what that is. But if you guys get around to using it, I usually use God mode. I don't even use it. Because with God mode, all these doesn't really matter anymore. I mean, fast recruiting makes it easier. You get troops a whole lot faster. Unlimited. It pop. I think that means pop as for population. Because, you know, StarCraft cuts you off at about 200. But we're going to confirm that. I'm just going to go ahead and back to the game. And I'm going to show you. Now see, they can't destroy the down in the attack. Well, no, I got God mode turned on. So they attack. They can rats take rats take. So I go here. And the attack is nothing. See, notice there's no damage occurring because I am currently in God mode. So I can take my sweet time doing whatever I want to build, and that's how I feel with this losing. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to build great troops just to kill them off right quick. See how fast they build it. 6 people over here. Just kill these.
That's 5.
That is it. They didn't have a chance in hot grease to even. And I think unlimited population will also allow you to go past. So each one of these depots handle a certain number. And if you exceed that number, you can no longer build. But with unlimited popcorn, it doesn't care about this anymore. It just allows you to hit
What's going on?
building.
I'm going.
I can literally
In the rear with the gear.
build just the basics and win the game.
Add-on complete.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Now, let's go ahead and test what I get out here.
I'm not saying you don't have a right to do that. What I'm saying is you don't have to
Once
learn
this
that
goes
stuff.
past 31, it shouldn't be anymore.
You
But
gotta let it
because the
work
mods
its way
on
out.
is allowing me to exceed my capacity, and I can keep building.
Ah, you
For
scared me.
very bad for me. Now, there's always been a question about mods,
Sure thing.
cheats, and ethically you could say, is it wrong to cheat? Most of the games that I play, I only use cheats when I get to the point where I cannot go no further. And it's usually not playing against people, it's usually playing against people or AI. Because I just haven't. Now,
You
I
have
have
to
not
record.
tried this mod in active games.
I'm gonna give you a paper citation because I'm not charging you on your stage. Just because
I haven't tried it that far, but if you're doing single play mode
to
or
state people
playing against the AI, this works perfect. It is a little flaky sometimes. I see some lanes that just will not engage in, or it'll work, then it'll stop working. It's scared to come in here and pay me a visit. You ought to just come in and just give me a quick kiss. That's not gonna happen.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Now, we can see insufficient investment gas. Let's go to the mod. We can go to unlimited resources. And we go back to get down. You notice these numbers? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you write them down, you don't have to switch over. You just sit there for one and F2. And then you change it out. You have flip-flop between screens. And you can also customize it and change it. Let's go in and if you notice, let's see. I would never.
Mineral
It won't show unlimited here, it just show what you collected here. But it doesn't matter what you do. It would never tell you no. You don't have enough recipe gas, or you don't have enough gas. It will just produce stuff even if you don't have enough resources.
mineral field depleted.
It doesn't even deduct from it. It just,
Well, butter by a biscuit.
why did I put this here? And yeah, that's it.
Upgrade complete.
Now, let's go here. So that is a quick preview of how you can use
Research
WeMod
complete.
to StarCraft. And again,
Upgrade complete.
I don't use it. I don't know if it's even possible to use against other players, but it makes the game interesting, especially if you're fighting against AI players that you can't see the win. And you want that little extra edge so you can build up big enough. If any of you ever played StarCraft II, once it gets harder with the AI, sometimes you didn't have time to build up a base before this comes in. So, wow. So, that is WeMod and StarCraft. If you like it, comment in it. Post a comment in the chat. Say, hey, where can I get this? Or, hey, I don't like it. Or, there's benefits to WeMod. Let me know what you think about this. And there are other games. He said it goes in and it looks at other games that you have, including games that you have on Steam. And it'll tell you if there's mods for it. For example, Frostpunk. There are mods in here. In some cases, if you ever played Frostpunk, there is a cheat that's built in dev console. Go in, it's a little pain in the butt to capsule with it. This one here, you can set the unlimited code or whatever, or you can set code. So if you have zero amount of code, if you click this once up, you go to 5,000, it'll give you an extra 1,000 code, and you don't have to lose everything. The dev console mod, if you engage it, you lose everything. So if you turn the mod off, everything resets to zero, including your Steam codes. So you lose all your Steam codes every time you deactivate it. Right here, you just add code and you don't lose your Steam code. Or you can just go here, click that once, and you'll get 1,000 of them. Yeah. So that is that. Currently has me now playing. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put this game here. One game that it was working for, but it stopped. I'll probably make another video on that one. But let's see if we can figure out where the joke is all.
You probably wouldn't have.
We hear you.
Nope. Mine works just fine.
Oh, it's got to keep that palette.
Love likes me.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and
Add-on complete.
This is what we kind of does, but I'm only putting on her 7. I ain't gonna charge her. No, she don't work at all.
but back in the days when you go scouting for enemies, it just blows out the sky. So they were attacking. Now they're like,
No, I see both of them. No, but initially it was just in
Mineral
they
field
made a point.
completed.
and notice. Oh, see. Now I'm going to show you how they're good.
She got a
I'm
very
just
big
going
one
to
for
send
you.
these things up.
Armed and ready.
I'm going to send these.
You know, like nothing and stuff. That's what that is.
What's that?
You're going to see they're going to have a field day
You gonna
that
get
just
the orders?
and won't lose a single thing.
He lost his cool.
Now, she's yelling Mayday because she's under attack. Because I have God knows they can't do anything. They can just keep shooting. You can see that she's being attacked. But if you look at the health, she's good. Keep shooting. Just keep shooting at her. Yes. There's no need to say Mayday. Exactly. There's nothing they can do to stop her. It's a massive. And that's WeMod using StarCraft with God known in activate. Alright guys. I can go ahead and continue this, but I'm going to quit right now. And that is WeMod.
Yeah. That's yours. It's mine.
That is WeMod with StarCraft. Using WeMod with StarCraft II mod enabled. So So you can now see wonderful benefits of having all that running. And so until next time, guys, while tech, well, that's what you said.
Oh, yeah, you see something next to the shirt. Ain't it cute? What's your, what's it post out there called, friends? That's all I'm saying.
Hey, peeps. So
Yeah, they're not
it is what it is. Now, today we're going to talk about WeMod. And WeMod is basically general, is a general all-purpose cheat. Yes, that's what I said, cheat. So we have these different games that you may have. All games are supported. It will look up the games that you have installed on your PC, such as Steam and other applications. You can type in the name of the game, it'll launch it. The web mod should activate, and we can go and show what you can and cannot do with the game, or with this mod. So let's go ahead and bring it over.
Guess what that says to me, though?
One of my favorite, believe it or not,
Chester, but guess what that
StarCraft
says to
does
me?
have a mod.
Hey,
And these are the mods
guess what
that
that says, though?
will affect
You like to
StarCraft.
range your cheeks.
That ceiling, population, unlimited resources, God mode pretty much means that you
Now,
can't
coming back on you.
at all. The only reason the game
That's
is
fine.
in,
I mean, I'm gonna have to
there's
create
two things that happen. Either you win or the time limit of the game ends, and it says that you're either tied.
Just do it first.
And I think it's
Just stand on
that
that
has to play
green
for
wall
an
French
hour.
camera.
Start the game and walk away and come back 2 hours and get it. But if you can sit there and attack your ships, and there's nothing they can do.
See, you play too much. I tell you, you have your stuff.
So let's give a quick example of how this works. So we're going to go in and click this button here. It says play, and it's going to tell me that it's going to launch the game outside.
Turn first of all, hold back.
And here we go, we're going to go ahead and launch it. Yeah, I'm ready to hit that.
So, sit down.
Go ahead and play.
Why? Oh, that's what she did. So what? So if you got a paper trail, you know that can help you grade. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, as far as, and again, it's up to you. I'm just bring this back up. As far as getting a better slide,
StarCraft II
if you got your
is
paper
a
trail
quick game where
about
you
how
can
she
tell
just
if the mod is
a
actually working.
mess,
And I'm going to show you how you can tell.
you should.
Sometimes it's a little flaky,
If
sometimes
it's been that much,
it's all
we
the
should
game
get
not working.
get
So
her
you have
a new
to
upscale
hit
child.
the play button again on the mod. So how you can tell if your mod is working. When you click the
Not
build
enough
something,
minerals.
You do it? Oh, yeah.
right
Not
here,
enough minerals.
they're almost
FTV ready.
let's take it to let's
I mean, she can run all she wants to, but it's the point where she can't run no more. They gonna start going full of traditional.
oh, you know why? Because I don't have anything on the fast recruiting.
You just have to, no, I don't. But you know why I don't? Because I'm a female.
Now, if I hit this,
Additional supply
So no,
depots
I have
required.
nothing to do for
that's because I don't have all the mods to them. I'm really not going to hurt all the mods on.
Roger.
Let's go ahead and just you know your mod is activated. When?
You don't better find out. I gave you rules at the business. I gave him my
So
card.
you see that? It's already built. You click here, and you click that.
I'm sorry.
See, that mod is not. This should happen instantaneous. So let's go back to the mod and make sure that it's actually playing. Okay.
Cash is 250. Like property bond is 500. Bond company 75.
There we go.
Thank you.
Right, now I'm gonna go back here.
Bro, you gonna have to come up with something. You ain't have a credit card, nothing.
Now right here to this. See how fast they're built? That means the mod is actually enabled. And that we can go in and make any of these changes.
You don't know nobody's number.
God mode pretty much means they can't kill you. You got superpowers.
If you can't burn out
Unlimited resources
I'm not taking it.
it means exactly what it is. Unlimited resources.
So
I'm
you
not
can
really
start
sure what
thinking somebody's number is something. But I really
Fast
don't want to
healing.
take you over there. No, $250.
an instant skill countdown. I haven't used it, not really sure what that is. But if you guys get around to using it, I'll usually use
That's all
God
you have
mode.
number.
Or
You said
I
you
don't
do.
even use, because with God mode, all these doesn't really matter anymore. I mean, fast computing makes it easy for me to build
I'm
troops
gonna
a whole
set
lot
this up
faster.
and finish getting your paperwork together.
Oh,
Make it a quick phone call.
unlimited pop. I think that
After
means
you're done fingerprinting, you can go
pops
back to
as
make a
for
phone call or whatever.
population. Because you know, StarCraft cuts you off at about 200. But we're going to confirm that. I'm just going to go ahead and turn that on. I'm going to go back to the game. And I'm going to show you.
I'm sure we should talk about this with that.
See, they can't destroy us down in here attack. What number is different? They got God mode now. So they in here attack. They can use rats take. So when I go here, they in here attacking. Nothing. See, notice there's no damage occurring because I am currently in God mode. So I can take my sweet time building whatever I want to build, and that's how I do it without losing. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to build some quick troops just to kill them quite quick. See how fast they build it? Send some troops over here. Oh, that's it. Just kill these people.
That's fine.
That is it. They didn't have a chance in hot grease to beat me.
Will do.
And I think unlimited population will also allow you to go past. So each one of these depots will handle a certain number. And if you exceed that number, you can only build. But the unlimited pop one, it doesn't care about this. It just allows you to go ahead
What's going
and
on?
build it.
I'm going.
I can literally
In the rear with the gear.
build just the basics and win this game.
Add-on complete.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I'm not waiting in this my turn.
Go ahead.
Leave her a message.
Let's go ahead and test pick out I'm just going to build some troops. Where once this goes past 31, it shouldn't build anymore. But because the mods on it is allowing me to exceed my capacity, and I can keep building.
You scared me.
Way bad way. Now, there's always been a question about mods,
Sure
models,
thing.
cheats. And ethically, you could say, is it wrong to cheat? Most of the games that I play, I only use cheats when I get to the point where I cannot go no further. And it's usually not playing against people, it's usually playing against computer or AI. I don't just have it. Now, I have not tried this mod in active games. You are having humans that you're playing humans against humans or teams against teams. I have not been able to, I haven't tried it that far. But if you're doing single play mode or playing against the AI, this works perfectly. It is a little flaky sometimes. I've seen some lanes that just will not engage it. Or it'll work, then it'll stop working. They scared to come in here and pay me a visit. You know, they just come in and just give me a call.
Insufficient rescue gas.
Now, we can see insufficient rescue gas. Let's go over to the mod and we can go to unlimited resources.
This work?
And then we go back to get down. If you notice these numbers, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you write them down, you don't have to switch over. You can just sit there and F2. And it'll change your route. You have left flip-flop between screens. And you can also customize it. You can change it.
Okay, I'll look for the code.
So let's go in. And if you notice, let's see.
I don't do it under state charge. I don't want to check code, but I'll look at the thing.
I would never.
Okay,
Now, it won't show unlimited here, it just show what you collected here, but it doesn't matter what you do. It will never tell you no, you don't have enough investment gas, or you don't have enough cat mount. It will just produce stuff even if you don't have enough resources.
Mineral field depleted.
It doesn't even deduct from it. It just
Well, butter my biscuit.
why did I put this here? Instant.
Upgrade complete.
Now, let's go ahead. So that is a quick preview of how you can use
Research
WeMod to StarCraft. And again,
upgrade complete.
I don't know if it's even possible to use against other players, but it makes the game interesting, especially if you're fighting against AI players that you just can't see the game. And you want that little extra edge so you can build up big enough. If any of you ever played StarCraft II, once it gets harder with the AI, sometimes you don't have enough time to build up a base before this comes in. Wow. So, that is WeMod and StarCraft. If you like it, comment in the chat. Say, hey, where can I get this? Or, hey, I don't like it. Or, there's some benefits to WeMod. Let me know what you think about this. And there are other games. Like I said, it goes in and it looks at other games that you have, including games that you have on Steam. And it'll tell you if it's mods for it. For example, Frostpunk. There are mods in here. In some cases, if you ever played Frostpunk, there is a cheat that's built in dev console. Go in, it's a little pain in the butt to capture with it. This one here, you can set the unlimited code or whatever, or you can set code. So if you have 0 code or amount of code, if you click this once up, you go to 5,000, it'll give you an extra 1,000 code, and you don't have to lose everything. The dev console mod, if you engage it, you lose everything. So if you turn the mod off, everything resets to 0, including your Steam codes. So you lose all your Steam codes every time you deactivate it. So like here, you just add code and you don't lose your Steam code. Or you can just go here, click that once, and then you'll get 1,000 of them. Yeah. So, that is that. And it currently has me now playing. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and end this game here. One game that it was working for, but it stopped. I'll probably make another quick video on that one. But let's see if we can figure out where the guild is all.
You scared me. We hear you.
Oh, we gotta keep that pallet. Okay, so let's go ahead and where is it?
Add-on complete.
Coordinate this task so we can analysis the calendar, whatever we do.
Real time.
The person on here,
But
whatever.
back in the day when we were scouting for the enemy, they just blow you out of the sky so you can see them.
So now right here.
Now they were attacking.
It's just
Now
that
they're
I
like,
gave you a copy of your citation.
Mineral field depleted.
And notice. Oh, see. Now I'm going to show you how they do it. I'm just going to send these troops up.
Armed and ready.
I'm going to send these troops
Go
up.
ahead. What's that?
You're going to see they're going to have a field day at this camp and won't leave a single troop. Now, she's yelling Mayday, but she's under attack. Because I have God knows they can do it. They can just keep shooting. You can see that she's been attacked. But if you look at the health, she's good. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting at her. Yes, there's no need to say Mayday. Okay. There's nothing they can do to stop it. It's a massive. And that's WeMod uses StarCraft with God mode and activate. Alright guys. I can go ahead and continue this, but I'm going to quit right now. And that is WeMod. That is WeMod with StarCraft. Using WeMod with StarCraft II mod enabled. So you can now see wonderful benefits of having all that running. And so until next time, guys, Ron Tech.
Yeah, I do.
That's it.
It's just that when you eat, or when I eat that heavy at work, I get sleepy. That's right. You talking about what about a barbershop?
So it is what it is. Now today we're going to talk about WeMod.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I used to go to all the time.
WeMod
I
is
lived in
basically general all-purpose cheat. Yes, that's what I said, cheat. So we have some games that you may have all games all supported. If you'll look up the games we have installed on the PCs such as Steam and other locations, you can type in the name of the game. It'll launch it. The WeMod should activate, and you can go in and show what you can and cannot do with the game or with this mod. So let's go ahead and bring it over.
I'm gonna have to give you some money.
We're going to go to one of our favorite.
You said St. Louis, right? That's where you from?
StarCraft does have a mod. And these are the mods that will affect
I ain't going to
StarCraft.
this. Too cold.
fast healing,
I said, I'm not going up there.
population,
You know,
unlimited resources, guard mode. Guard mode pretty much means that you cannot be killed at all. The only reason the game you're in,
yes, ma'am.
two things that happen. Either you win or the time limit of the game ends, and it shows that you got tied. And I think that has to play for like an hour or so. Start the game and walk away and come back 2 hours again.
It's different.
But it's, you can sit there and attack your ships. There's nothing they can do but die. So let's give a quick example of how this works. So we're going to go ahead and click this button here. It says play, and it's going to tell me that it's going to launch the game outside. Go ahead and play.
That's stuff women like me pay attention to. So when you go home, you don't wash your butt. When you go home, do you wash your butt? Okay, then stop washing your fingernails too. Make sure you make time for life between all that. Alright, you're gonna figure it out from there. There's another phone right here. So, how'd you get up to the road? Where's your ride?
StarCraft II is a quick game where you can tell if the mod is actually working.
That ain't got nothing to do with Calvin.
And I'm going to show you how
You
you
gotta
can
take it
tell.
back for it.
Sometimes it's a little flaky, sometimes you install a game and the mod not working, so you have to hit the play button again on the mod. So how you can usually tell if your mod is working. When you click the
Not
build
enough
section,
minerals.
device,
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
that's taking too long. So let's
No, I ain't giving you my opinion. That being used. You know my opinion for the day.
oh, you know what?
So fill out all this right here. Sign right there. That's gonna be a copy. She's gonna give you a copy. I'm gonna run here without this paper at all, and I'll bring my car around. Meet me out front. The things I do for people I too.
SCV ready.
Whatever.
Alright, I hit this.
Additional supply depots to play.
First of all, I don't have all the mods still on. I'm really not going to put all the mods on.
Here's his.
Roger.
That was mine, all right. There's that one.
Know your mod is active.
Because obviously ain't
When?
gonna be nothing else fooling around with him. And I think that's all we need. Drop this out.
So you see that? It's already built. Click here. And you click that. See, that mod is not, this should happen instantaneously. So let's go back to the mod. And make sure that it's actually playing. Okay. So click. There we go. And now we'll go back here.
SCV ready.
So now if I hit this, see how fast they built? That means the mod is actually enabled. And now we can go in and make any of these changes.
My room. Let me respond to your
The God mode pretty much means they can't kill you. You got superpowers. Unlimited resources it means exactly what it is. Unlimited resources. I'm not really sure what unlimited fast healing and instant skill countdown. I haven't used it, not really sure what that is. But if you guys get around to using it, I usually use God mode or I don't even use, because with God mode, all these doesn't really matter anymore. I mean, fast recruiting makes it easy to build troops a whole lot faster. Oh, unlimited pop. I think that means pop as for population. Because, StarCraft cuts you off at about 200. But we're going to confirm that. I'm just going to go ahead and turn that.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at cheaters getting caught. Let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. This link to this video was made strictly /artistic purposes. No offense is intended for any individual featured in this video.
Hey, I gotta go.
They can't destroy society and they attack it. What number is it? I got guard mode. So they attack it. They can do rats table. Rats table. See, no damage occurring because I am currently in guard mode.
How do you cheat on your man 3 times in 20 seconds? I really hope you
Then
see
I can
this
take
video.
my sweet time doing whatever I want to do, and that's how I feel about losing. I'm just gonna break the loop, just kill him quite quick. See how fast they build it. 6 people over here. Just kill him.
So cheating isn't cheating when it's quick enough. It's like saying calories don't count on the weekend. Sorry, you repeat that the entire time, even while you're married to your...
Yeah, it's always emotional. But you can be in love with someone and not be healthy and not want to
They
be
didn't have a chance.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't think you can. I think that anybody who would marry anybody who was in love with somebody else is.
Unlimited
Well, I don't think I
also
necessarily always knew that I was
you know?
So
Can we just not... Hold on, I need you to repeat that
and if you exceed
one
that
more
number,
time.
you
So
don't like
this guy who's your ex, who you're now he paid thousands of dollars for your travel lawyer, used to date him while you were married to your husband. You were thinking of your ex.
Yeah.
Just about how much you love this guy. Wait, and did
It
you
took me a while to figure out. Like,
did you talking to him while you were married?
yes, my husband knew, but it wasn't often. It was just like ever so often throughout the years, here and there.
Red pill, massive red pill. There is not a single drop of accountability or remorse or empathy in this woman. It's quite stunning.
Get off my car, bro. Get out.
I didn't know
Bruh, get off my car, bro.
I didn't know you were.
Bruh, get off my car, bro.
I'm
Bruh,
sorry.
bruh, get off, bro. Look at the girl, bro. Get off your car, bro.
where once this goes past 31, it should be
Don't worry about it.
because the module is allowing me to exceed my capacity.
I don't know about you boys, but I don't see a single tear near me.
Because their eyes, they no longer have a 20.
There's always been a question about cheats.
Makes things happen. You never know where
Here, you could add coal.
Oh!
Or you could just go here, click that once, and you'll get 1,000 of them. Yeah. So, that is that. And it currently has me now playing. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and end this game here. One game that it was working for it, but it stopped. I'll probably make another quick video on that one. But let's see if we can figure out where this joke is at.
You scared me.
Nice.
We hear you.
I'm going to have to give you the gizmo look after he got wet.
Oh, it's got to keep that palette moist. Okay, so let's just go ahead and jump on where is it?
Add-on complete.
Man, this is cool.
Engine screaming.
Real time. But not, back in the days when you go scouting for the enemy, they just blow you out of the sky so you can see it. Now they were attacking. Now they're like,
Completed.
Weapons hot.
And notice.
Mayday! Mayday!
See? Now I'm gonna show you how they do it. I'm just gonna see.
There's a choice we're making.
Go ahead. What's that?
You're gonna see they're gonna have a
bad.
field day.
Doing bad. You ain't bad. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing.
Now she's yelling Mayday because she's under attack. But because I have God mode, they can't do anything. So you can just keep shooting. You can see that she's being attacked. But if you look at the health, she's good. You just keep shooting. Just keep shooting at her.
We get it almost every night. When that moon is big and bright, it's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. They keep this loose to keep it tight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. We like our fun and we never fight. You can dance and stay uptight. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. We get it almost every night. And when that moon is big and bright, it's a supernatural delight.
On a mod. So how you can use to tell if your mod is working. When you click to
Not
build
enough
something,
minerals.
Hey peeps, got more goodies.
device
Not enough minerals.
DC direct power supply. Now I know some of y'all wondering, what in all the cookies and cream did you buy this for? And I'm gonna tell you why, because I got several projects that I'm building and working on. So I need a reliable source and something other than just batteries. So I thought this was gonna be much bigger than it was. Unfortunately, it isn't as big as I thought it was going to be, but size doesn't always matter, right? So anyway, let's open this up. See what this looks like. You know what I'm wondering? Okay. Is that it over there? I think it is.
know your mod is activated. When?
Because that's the house.
Right, so you see that? It's already built. Now you click here, and you click that. See, that mod is not, this should happen instantaneous. So let's go back to the mod and make sure that it's actually playing. Okay, so you click. Let's see.
All right, guys.
There we go.
And gals.
Now we go back to it.
This is what happened.
SCV ready.
So now if I hit this, now say it's a build. And now we can go in and make
Hey, peeps.
changes.
Got more goodies.
We can go in the God mode. God mode pretty much.
DC direct power supply.
They can't
Now
kill you.
I know some of y'all wondering,
got
what
super
in
power.
all the cookies and cream did you buy this for?
Unlimited resources.
And I'm gonna tell you why, because I got several projects that I'm building and working on. So I need a reliable source and something other than just batteries. So I thought this was going to be much bigger than it was. Unfortunately, it isn't as big as I thought it was going to be. But size doesn't always matter, right? So anyway, let's open this up. See what this looks like.
Oh,
You know what I'm wondering?
the pop. I think that means
Okay.
pop.
Is that it over there?
For
I think it is.
population. Because you know,
Cause that's the
I'll
pop.
cut
Yeah,
you off.
that must be that it over there. But it came out of the box. Jesus Christmas. Okay. So it is small. Got that brand new smell to it. It has some unique features. OCP, battery output. Okay, we have USB quick charge, A type, C type, ground, plus, and negative. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab the manual right quick.
So when I go over here, and here attack. Nothing to see. No damage occurring because I am currently in God mode.
This is a quick manual. Tell you about the what.
I take my sweet time.
Working temperature, negative column, da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going
Alright, so
troops just to kill them very quick. See how fast that.
Here's the connectors.
Send some troops over here to like this.
And the main reason I got this, one of the many reasons why I got this, something just failed.
That is it.
Because
they didn't
so before I need a reliable power supply that I can have when powering my projects. And I don't have to rely on batteries. Because that's a pain in the bum. Having to rely on batteries when working on projects. So here we go.
If you exceed that number, you can no longer build.
What does it look like?
Unlimited pop on it doesn't care.
Woo-wee! So right now it's currently set at 21 volts. As you can see right here. We don't need 21 volts. We're going to turn it down.
Build just the basics and win this game.
Add-on complete.
That's individual settings. This is whole voltage, and this here applies to the current, and this is partial current. And when I say partial current, I'm talking like 1/10 or less. And then we have the two chargers here. This type A, that's a type C for charging other devices. Cool. Cool. Remember we were talking about the power supply
past 31, it shouldn't be.
and what I was going to need it for. Where this is my cooling device that I'm working on. And yes, it's a prototype, and yes, it's not completely working, and yes, all the good stuff. We are going to do a quick measurement on what is the current temperature of this thing.
And ethically, you could say, is it wrong to cheat?
Okay.
Most of the games that I play,
it's currently 68 degrees. That's what it's cold. The radiator is.
And it's usually
that is currently.
It's usually playing against the
Let me make sure I can get my hands out of the way. 68 degrees.
We get it almost every night when that moon is big and bright. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. They keep their loose to keep it tight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight, dancing. when that moon is big and bright. It's a supernatural light. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine natural sight.
There are mods in here. And in some cases, if you ever played Forest Park, there is a cheat that's built in dev console. If you go in, it's a little pain in the butt to tassel with it. This one here, you can set the unlimited coal or whatever, or you can set coal. So if you have zero amount of coal, if you click this once up to go to 5,000, it'll give you an extra 1,000 coal. You don't have to lose everything. You have time now. If you engage it,
screw off.
And WeMod is basically general is a general
Oh,
all-purpose
that is the
cheat.
battery right there.
Yes, that's
But
right.
it says this.
So we have these certain games that you can have. All games are supported. It will look up the games you have installed on your
Let me
PC,
read
such as
this.
Steam or with other locations. You can type in the name of the game. It'll launch it. The web mod should activate, and you can go in and show what you can and cannot do with the game or with this mod. So let's go ahead and bring it over, and we're going to go to one of my favorite, believe it or not, StarCraft does have a mod.
Oh,
And these are the mods that will affect StarCraft. Fast healing, unlimited population, unlimited resources, God mode. God mode pretty much means device
Not enough minerals.
will be almost immediately.
SCV ready.
See, that's taking too long. So let's go. Where's the mod? We're gonna go here to. Oh, you know why? Because I don't have anything on. Let's do fast recruiting. Let's go back here to the game.
SCV ready.
Now if I hit this,
Additional supply depots required.
that's because I don't have all the mods turned on. I'm really not trying to turn all the mods on at the beginning.
Roger.
Let's go ahead and just build a quick one. You know your mod is activated when so you see that it's already built. Now you click here and you click that. See, that mod is not, this should happen instantaneous. So let's go back to the mod and make sure that it's actually playing. Okay, so we clicked. Let's see. There we go. All right, now we go back here.
SCV ready.
So now if I hit this, see how fast it built? that means the mod is actually enabled. And that we can go in and make these changes. You got superpowers. Unlimited resources it means exactly what it is. Unlimited
All right, team. So we had a brainstorming sesh and we came up with something super cool called tipping. And all it is we're going to drop everyone's hourly pay to about $2.13 an hour, and then we're going to give the customers basically like an option, like, hey, do you want to pay a little extra based on the service that you received? It'll be anywhere between 10 to 20%, and that money will then go into a pool that will be taxed, just so you know. And then we'll split it amongst all of the staff who received the pay cut. Does anyone have any?
As for
Veronica,
population,
you have a question?
You know, StarCraft cuts you off at about 200.
Forgive me.
But
can't we just keep paying them an hourly wage that they can live on? Because what it sounds like is that this is based off of like the customer's generosity and what they feel that they want to pay as a tip. So it's not guaranteed. So like the waiters and waitresses and all that, they may not make a livable wage if customers decide that they don't want to pay. So wouldn't it just be better, especially since we're making record profits, wouldn't it be better to just keep paying them a livable wage? And then if they get tips, then it's extra, like it's just an added bonus. As always, thank you so much for your feedback and your question, Veronica. So let me explain it again. Basically, people are still going to get paid. They're just going to be getting paid by the consumer. By the consumer. So they're still receiving a paycheck. It's not going to come out of our pockets.
I'm just going to build these great troops just to kill.
No, I get what you're saying. I just don't see how it benefits your workers, because if they're making $2.13 an hour and for whatever reason